Imagine someone asks you a simple question, and without thinking, you answer it. It feels normal, harmless, almost automatic. But in that exact moment, you've just given away something you don't even realize. Not money, not time, control. Because some questions are not meant to be answered. They're designed to expose you, your insecurities, your weaknesses, your limits. And the worst part? You don't even feel it happening. You think you're just having a conversation, but in reality, you're being analyzed, measured, and slowly positioned. Let me ask you something uncomfortable. Have you ever been asked a question that made you pause for a second, but you still answered it anyway? Even when something inside you said, "Don't say this." Why did you ignore that instinct? Why did you feel the need to answer? Because you've been conditioned to. From childhood, you were taught, answer when someone asks. Don't stay silent. Don't make things awkward. So now, you respond automatically, without thinking, without filtering, without realizing that not every question deserves an answer. Some are traps, carefully designed, socially acceptable, but dangerously effective. And once you answer them, you can't take it back. Because every answer you give builds a psychological profile of you. What you fear, what you want, where you're weak. And once someone knows that, they don't need to control you. They just need to push the right buttons. Now, understand this clearly. People don't just ask questions to understand you. They ask questions to position themselves above you. Because the moment you start answering, you enter a frame you didn't create. And whoever controls the frame controls the outcome. Your brain is wired to answer questions automatically. Even when you don't want to, your mind starts searching for an answer. Why? Because unanswered questions create tension, and your brain hates tension. So you answer, just to feel relief. And that's exactly where control shifts. Now, add social conditioning. You were trained to believe answering is polite, silence is awkward. So even when a question feels wrong, you still answer it. That's why these traps work, not through force, but through your need to be accepted. Now, listen carefully. These questions are not random. They are designed to trigger something: pressure, doubt, or vulnerability. And once that happens, you stop thinking clearly. You start reacting. Now, let's break the 7 most dangerous ones. Number 1, what's your biggest weakness? Sounds normal, but the moment you answer honestly, you reveal exactly where you can be attacked. Number 2, why haven't you succeeded yet? Now you're forced to explain yourself, defend yourself. And once you start defending, you've already lost control. Number 3, do you really think you can do this? This creates doubt. Even if you were confident before, now your mind hesitates. Number 4, why are you still single? Or why are you like this? This attacks your identity and forces you to explain something personal. Number 5, don't you trust me? This is pure manipulation. It creates guilt and pushes you to say yes even when you shouldn't. Number 6, what do you really want in life? This reveals your ambitions, your direction, and once someone knows that, they can influence it. Number 7, are you sure you can handle this? This challenges your ability and makes you feel the need to prove yourself. Now, step back and look at this.
All these questions do the same thing. They force you to reveal something. They create pressure, and they shift control away from you. And the scary part? You've answered them before, without thinking. But now, you see the pattern. So, how do you take control back? First, you stop reacting instantly. Pause. Even 1 second of silence changes everything. Second, you stop answering directly. You redirect. You reframe. You stay in control of what you reveal. Third, you become comfortable with silence, because silence is power. Most people rush to fill it. You don't. And finally, you stop trying to prove yourself, because the moment you stop needing approval, these questions lose their power. Now, understand this deeply. You don't need to avoid questions. You just need to choose which ones deserve an answer. Because in every conversation, there is a hidden game, and the person who reveals less controls more. So next time someone asks you something, pause. Look at the intention and ask yourself one simple question. Does this deserve an answer, or is it trying to take something from me? Because the moment you start thinking like this, you stop being controlled and you start choosing.